Alright, so your negatives are all processed, they've dried. You've cut them into strips of 5 frames. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. You can see images on there, but again, these are in negative, and we live in a positive world. It's really hard for you to tell exactly what it is that you're going to need to be looking at to print. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the darkroom and we're going to make our first contact print. Alright, so here we are, we're in the darkroom, and normally we would be using, with the enlarger, we would be using our regular easel. Okay, it has a 5x7 that we use for our photograms. We're not going to be using that for this because we're making a contact print. We want to be sure that the paper and the film are in contact with each other all the way, because the paper kind of cups and the film kind of cups, and if they don't touch 100%, what's going to happen is the film will not make a good positive contact, and without good positive contact, things will be blurry. Okay, the contact sheet easel is a plastic base. Inside the plastic base is foam, and then on top is a piece of glass. Okay, right here's a piece of glass. We want to just handle it around the edges because we want to make sure that it's good and clean all the time. I opened up the frame. I'm going to turn the toggle switch on our timer, and that's going to bring the light on. With that happened, I'm going to make sure that the entire area of the contact print easel is illuminated by the light from the enlarger. Then I'm going to make sure that my enlarger's aperture is open all the way by closing it all the way down and then opening it back up all the way as well. Once I'm done with that, I turn off the toggle switch so there's no light at all coming out. I will get then a piece of 5x7 photo paper, and I'm going to lay that emulsion side up. So if we remember from the last time, shiny side up. Okay, and I'm going to take my film and I'm going to lay that shiny side up as well, right on top of it. And again, like I said, we live in a positive world, so what we're going to be making are positive prints from our negatives. Kind of holding it down a little bit there so they don't move too much. Now this is a tool that we're making. Okay, so it doesn't have to be anything really super perfect, but you do want to be sure to get as many frames as possible on that 5x7 piece of paper. The next thing that we're going to do is make sure that our timer is set to 12 seconds. We're going to put our hand on top of the timer box. We're going to push the timer button with our thumb all the way in, and then just let everything go. And then 12 seconds afterwards, we're going to take the contact print and we're going to develop it. With any of the developing processes here, I'm going to make sure that my piece of paper is submerged totally, my photo paper is submerged totally in the developer. You'll start to see, as that minute goes by, thereabouts, how the image is starting to appear on the top of the film, or on the top of the paper rather. Now you're going to see these in the same size as the negative, but you're going to see these as they will look when they're printed. Okay? Of course, I will continue through the stop bath and the fixer, making sure that I have those well done as well, because I do want to be able to use these once I'm outside the classroom to see what exactly it is that I have captured on my film. And there it is.